Hi, and welcome to Dr. Mix. You can't do this with an MP3. Sorry. Why is vinyl still relevant today? I'm gonna demonstrate to you why. But more than anything, I'm gonna share with you some vinyl that I think you should know. I mean, it's okay if you just YouTube it, but the songs. So, firstly, sorry about the glasses. I'm getting a minor operation done to both of my eyes. Don't worry, I'm cool, everything is good. But my right eye doesn't look so pretty right now, and also light bothers me. So, please forgive me for looking even more Italian than I already am. Okay, let's start with Herbie Hancock. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get demonetized. I mean, I know I'm gonna get demonetized, as I should, because this is about this people's music. So, but I hope they don't, block it or something like that. If that happens, I'm gonna have to cut this section out. I know you won't mind. Yes. See? You don't, it sounds good at 45. And it sounds good at 33, to the point that you don't know which is which. You can't do that with an MP3, can you? You can't do this with an MP3. I love MP3s, but... So let me show you a song that really changed things for me. I think that we should just listen to it for a second. We're gonna skip through the parts that I think are more interesting. Just around the corner. Where is it? Oh. Yeah. Can't really see it too well yet. I think you get a different type of appreciation for synthesizers when you hear them in this context. I'll skip, because we have another A section like this, but the magic happens here. Check this out. I love Disco Herbie! So is it Wawa Watson on guitar? Can you please look it up, Iago? Okay. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. Dude, Herbie. Wawa Watson and Randy, no, what's his name? Freddie Washington. Yeah. rhythm. He can hold it forever. Like, no problem. No problem. And I've played this at clubs several times and people lose their minds. Okay, polyrhythms. You ready? Yeah, just in time. Like a goose. Just one. It's like so lyrical. Now we can keep on dancing. If you don't comment right now, you don't have a heart, or you have a cast iron one. And no ears. Dude, does this experience make it different to you than playing an MP3? I want to argue yes. You see, humans like to hoard objects. This looks pretty. It's got a nice artwork. There was some thought that went into it. There was a concept that was developed specifically for this album. There was a set of songs that was written for this album. There was a set of synthesizers that was decided for this specific album. This is not just a digital combination of numbers. It's a piece of art. And to own it means also that it's valuable. Which leads me to another subject. How valuable is it to press vinyl in 2025? Apparently, it hasn't been as valuable as the past 18 years in America and 17 years in the UK. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right. So I know how hard it is because this is my one very successful vinyl. I have pressed so many over the years. Let me just, I'm just gonna show you a few, okay? There's this Land of a Thousand Dances, recorded with a 25-piece band in London. This is some Brazilian stuff that I've made in the past from an incredible singer, and yeah, it's Flies to Rio. I never flew to Rio. Actually, I'm due to go to Rio. I have a great friend who is a vinyl record collector, seller. His name is Mustafa, an incredible man. If you are in Rio, you should so go see his shop. It's an amazing shop. This is Super People. This was quite successful. These are my old Sunlight Square records, vinyl. pieces. This in particular, I Believe in Miracles, I pressed for the first time, I guess, in 2010. I have pressed and repressed this vinyl so many times in all different colors. Because the first one, the original one, the first press, you can't find it anywhere unless you go to Discogs or maybe eBay. Some people have the straight face of asking 300 or 400 euros for this. I don't think you can find it for less than like 50 or something like that, or 70, something like that. But ridiculous. Why? Because this was the first press. I only pressed, can't even remember. I have to go back to the receipts. Now I have to be careful how I speak because I would I may pump it more than it needs to be. But I think I pressed 1,000 and then I pressed another 2,000. I know that I've pressed well over 15,000 over the years. So the point that I was trying to make is that at the beginning, in 2010, turnaround time was like a month, a couple of months for the press to actually get it pressed. Nowadays, it's like 6, 7, 8 months. And it's really hard to find pressing plants that do it. The demand is so high. So I'm gonna put the adapter on and I'm gonna play it to you for a second. And this is probably the most successful track I've made. It's a cover from Mark Apani, I Believe in Miracles. I got inspired by the Jackson Sisters version and I did my own salsa take on it. I'm gonna play it all. But also I'm gonna play some piano here. There you go. Song so many times. You know when you really know a song? And now I'm gonna that's my Nord Electro 2 back there somewhere. Anyway, right, so the thing is, when you have a good song, and look, the only reason why this happened is because I have released so many tracks that one was bound to stick. Why song number, what was it, 9 or 10 of the album, Havana Central? Why this specific song? Why not the 3 albums before or the 4 albums following? The truth is that you do not know. What you want to do is to release as much music as you possibly can so that you higher your chances for one of them to stick. So I think that this is a very strong argument why vinyl is still relevant today. I'm still selling it. In fact, apologies to my distributor who have asked for more of this I Believe in Miracles. I just haven't had the time to follow up on the pressing plant, and I'm gonna get it pressed and it's gonna probably be available in months and months and months time. That's how relevant they are. Yeah, by the way, I have a brand new website. It's crazy. I spent so much effort and so much sweat, tears and blood. Can you confirm for me how many tears I've shed over this website?
Well, too many.
Too many. So It's amazing. Let's say that it's a work of love, and I hope you visit it. Also, there are great offers now because we are around Black Friday. So yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I tell you what, if you take one of our offers today, I am going to shout your name on my next video. How's that? Let's go! Now, this is a piece of vinyl that really changed my life. This my father used to play in the car as a cassette tape, and we used to go to Dobbiaco, which is in the north of Italy, and from Rome it would be like a good maybe 6, 7, 8 hours drive, and throughout the drive we would listen to the tape, which had this on the cover. I believe this is an Italian production, and it basically features the Moog everywhere. Now, I'm gonna play it, and the minute that I'm gonna play it, you will recognize some of my musical quotes when I play a Moog, because it comes from here. You know, even just as a little kid, you know, I mean, I must have been like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, around that age, and we would listen to this kind of music in my car, in my father's car. And so I just wanna go through a few tracks just to get you in that mood. By the way, this is the record I've learned the song from, which is Amazing Grace. I had no idea, because I was raised in a Catholic church, not in a Baptist one. So gospel wasn't part of my vocabulary. I just thought that this was just a cool synthesizer song. Can you believe it? So it's like majestic. It's like it's almost like a hymn, isn't it? And it's all out of tune, slightly out of tune. Isn't that magic? Like, you know, they would actually have to play these lines. It's like almost like, oh! But to me, this just sounds like being very young. Oh, whoa, whoa! You get into music because you actually bump into it at some point in your life, and if it's before 14 years of age, it will stay in your heart forever. You can't kick it out. This stuff will haunt you down the street 40 years later from when you have listened to it for the first time. And that's what happens to me. You know, I'm playing and I'm using this type of Moog sound. This song comes to mind and I start playing Amazing Grace. Oh, this is another one. Oh, I've learned about this song because of this version. I didn't remember this. It's called Alone Again, Naturally. It's a British song, very sad song, but I think it's got a lot of substance. Just the melody. They even have some guitars here. I'll have to play along. The last part. Na, 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 na. What a beautiful song. Okay, one more. This can't be the last song of this video, there's no way. Oh. What in the world is this? I mean, how they came up with all this collection of songs featuring the Moog? This is the version that I've known of Popcorn. And I just realized now that this is the version that I knew. When I did 7 famous synthesizer themes, I was looking for this version. I think I did not find it. So I ended up talking about many different versions, including the ones from the Swedish chef. I'm gonna leave a link in the description, but this is the version that I think of because this is where I got it from. Pretty crazy version. Like something like that. Right? It's like I'm literally going in the desert towards the border to Mexico, I guess. Oh. The dance move you didn't ask for, exclusively on Dr. Mix. Then never go visit my website, Iago. Oh. I like the drummer. This bass is real or is it mini Moog? It's mini Moog, isn't it? It's hard to tell. Dun, 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 dun. Wait till I take dance lessons and dance for you. Sure. Oh. Like seriously, who does music that is so interesting, so off the trolley? So left side, so I take a decision and then I change my mind halfway through the song and I go to somewhere else. Like, oh, and trust me, these guys were very famous at the time, yeah? It's not like, this music was so proper.